Hello, in this video we are going to learn how to create a rental agreement from zero. In previous videos we have explained how to make rental agreement from reservation. In this case we will see how to manage walking in the situation when the customer is at our car rental company and has to take the vehicle. In this case we can use a calendar like over here and see the vehicles that are available at a glance, filtering even for vehicle usage, location and class. And clearly we can go to MyRent and click on rental agreement as always and click on new rental agreement. And we start inserting the relevant information regarding the rental agreement. For example, we can in the customer box we can search existing customer by simply inserting the first three letters or the name of the customer. So let's say that it's this customer. If not, we can clearly go to this folder and we can check the data, for example, or update the data or create the customer over here. We have to confirm the driver, so let's say that it's the same person, and you can add co-drivers, of course. We can, the second section is car class, so in case it was reserved, we can, for example, if the customer reserved Fiat, it will be booked Fiat, but we can, of course, change this if it's not available and assign the same car class but different vehicle. In this case, we can say that, yeah, he wants economy, so assign this economy automatically because the client is over there. This is different when you go from reservation to rental agreement and when you directly create the rental agreement, so in the case the customer is in your office. Obviously, vehicle pickup, we can say that we are in Amsterdam, for example, Amsterdam airport, and pickup date is updated today, and vehicle return, we can say that he will return on 22, and it will be again the Amsterdam airport, for example. So here in the last section we can search the available vehicle in the economy class. So we click here and the software is going to say if it's available. For example, right now in Amsterdam we don't have. So we can say that, for example, we are in Macerata, and we can search available vehicles there. So we see that there is available vehicle Fiat over there, and confirm. So software also gives kilometers of vehicles, which we can of course control and say what will be in the nearest future, fuel or kilometers, and if it's dirty or no, clicking here. And moreover, we go to the second tab. In the second tab, we choose a reservation source. Let's say it's walking standard. So it will be updated automatically, the price list and total rental for 3 days. And in case it's prepaid, we click here, as I already explained, and use the voucher from tour operator. In case it's not, we are not going to do it. And in case it's in split payment, we click here, as we remember, but if it's walking, probably we are not going to do it. And going to extra, he says the prices that you have put, extras that are included. Also you can decide which optional the customer wants to take, and we can, for example, choose that advice with customers which optional he wants to add, if he wants delivery to customer or rental or washing, for example. So we just click here and it will be in front of him every optional he wants added. Or for example, we can say that some insurance, some optionals, depending on customer, depending on which optionals he wants to put or include or not include. After we go to the first section called payment and deposit. So here we choose along with the way how payments will be made, And you can insert, for example, cash, of course, if he wants to pay cash and because the client is in front of you. So, or you can simply do a deposit also, which you can decide if it's in cash, and not too many are doing it. Or do the deposit with credit card. Clearly, if I have integration with Ingenico, and you click here and you do it with a safer way, so you are not responsible for a credit card. Or we will insert the details of the card over here, clicking on this box and choosing, for example, the card number and etc. Right now we can say that it's, for example, Visa and so on. So we can see the information over here. We can also upload customer document necessary for you. Again, split payment is a function which we are not interested now, and as it's explained in the details in another video, and we can click directly to checkout. We see here, for example, if vehicle had the history of damages and previous notes. In this case it doesn't exist, so we click on create, and software is going to inform us that rental agreement successfully created. And if you want to create invoice, we say no, not yet. And if we want to, at this point, if we can print the rental agreement if we want to, and we can, for example, click here, print checkout, and software is going to ask the language. We say, for example, English, and we confirm. Moreover, at this page, it is available to sign the document, as we remember, with digital signature by customer and by your operator. And we say no at this point because it will be explained in another video. And over here we can open the PDF version of the rental agreement. As you can see, the PDF file contains relative information and details about the rent, existing damages over here if it exists. Of course, the documents are customized depending on your need and on customer need. Over here can be your logo. As soon as the rental agreement is signed, customer can leave, and clearly the calendar is updated in real time. As you can see, the rental agreement was created following the process which was made before also. And this was a case when the client is walking directly to your office.